Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic. Robert Rambles here and thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a little while since I've been able to get on and actually do a recording, so I'm really glad to be here with you guys today. We are of course on the Gnome Warlock, which is a class that I'm having an incredible amount of fun with. Because as you might notice, we're level 14. So while I haven't been able to do a recording, that doesn't mean I haven't had some time to play here and there. And what I've been doing is, we're questing now in Loch Modan, so I actually went over to Elwynn Forest and did the human equivalent quest of the quest that we've been doing over in the dwarf and gnome area of Loch Modan. That put us ahead level-wise, and probably is just the way to go. Leveling is just to level in different starting zones to do as many quests as possible at that level, and then you kind of start to get to a higher level for some of the later zones. So that's all about quest efficiency, I guess, which is something that even I'm still learning, or possibly relearning, as I experiment with different characters in World of Warcraft Classic. But we're now level 14, so we've gained a couple levels doing those Elwynn Forest quests, and we've improved our corruption all the way to rank 5, which means that now this is going to be an instant cast spell. So we have Curse of Agony and Corruption, both instant cast. Very easy to throw these on a few monsters. If we could find a way to increase the cast speed of our Immolate, that would be great, but I have a feeling that would probably be in Destruction if it existed at all. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. I've been having trouble finding time to record, been doing some traveling. We're seeing family in Michigan and staying with family in Michigan. And although my rig is with me, it presents some challenges. But we're trying to work through the challenges, and part of that is being here today. So again, I'm glad you guys are joining me. So this is Thelsamar. We did some stuff back in Dunmorrow that some of you guys let me know about. We found this area in the last episode. I also went to the Amberstill Ranch, and there was an elite quest there that we did. And I'll loop in some footage of that now. I was able to go ahead and take on the elite enemy myself with the Voidwalker because of the level that we are. So that's a little bit of what happened last time. Or rather, as I've been playing without being able to record, we did a few things. Right now, we have a few quests to do here. Rat catching, tunnel rat ears. We have a real infestation problem to the west. Tunnel rat kobolds have moved into the foothills, setting up dens and fouling our land with their filth. We want them eliminated. Hunt them, bring me their ears, and earn their bounty. We have in defense of the king's lands. We need to kill 10 stone splinter trogs and 10 scouts. We've already taken out some of these guys, and they're gonna be all over here to the west. So we can head back out that way. Let's see, lots of spiders around here too. We've also got the Drain Life ability, and we've got a couple higher ranks of some of our spells like Shadow Bolt. We have Funnel Health, which can send health from us to our pet. So that's something that we can do now. And so in defense of the King's lands, we need to protect both the lock, With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly in remote battlefields, we become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The trogg infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the trogg threat.
I'm out of range.
I'm glad we didn't hit whatever I had targeted, because whatever it was out of range. Oh, our Voidwalker ran out to it though. That was cool of him. It is a Elder Black Bear. We need some of the animals anyway, I think. Or maybe not yet. Eventually we will need some of these animals for a quest, if I remember. That's what Drain Life looks like. And that's cool because if I wanted to mana tap a couple times, I could then Drain Life, and we could get some of that health back if the target had more health itself. As far as our professions, I've grabbed the next level of herbalism and skinning, so we can still keep leveling those up. We're not going to be capped for a little while yet. I have unread mail from the auction house. I had tried to sell some stacks of low-level herbs like silverleaf. Oops. And I'm not sure if they sold or not. The mail from the auction house could simply be the items being returned to me. I checked the prices of other stacks of 20 that were up, and I undercut a little bit, so I'm hoping that they sold for a couple gold. We have only 15 silver to our name. That's after training abilities, which get quite expensive. We have found a bunch more bags. We found a black pouch and a blue pouch, so now we are full on 6 slot bags. And we'll be looking for bigger bags in the future. Oh, this guy's range. That will hopefully be far enough, I hope. I hope he doesn't aggro any of his other buddies. Let's see if I can get him to come a little bit farther back before we send in the Voidwalker. There we go. Oops.
Isn't ready yet.
And let's life drain to get some of our health back. The Warlock just has so many spells and just so many tools and different ways that you can take out enemies that I find it a lot of fun. I don't know if I would ever be able to play it fully efficiently or min-max it, as they say, but it is a lot of fun to play. And you can get out of a lot of situations that I don't think other classes could. Oh, look at that. I thought for sure this one back here was running towards us as well, but I guess not. Save some of our mana here. I still haven't gotten a wand, and I should probably, if I make any gold off of what I sell, I might have to buy a wand on the auction house. Not that stabbing the enemies has not worked, it's been working fine, but... This is a scout. Oh, hi.
I can't guess that yet.
Yeah, the scouts are the ones that are going to have ranged attacks. Let's try to get him and pull him back. Alright, let's send the Voidwalker in. Okay, we need 3 more regular trogs and 1 more scout. Kill rate on this also seems to be quite high at this level. So that's a refreshing change of pace as well. Obviously, it depends on how you're going to play the class, how aggressive you want to be in pulling multiple enemies. But even if you're just pulling one enemy at a time, it still feels like a pretty high kill rate. What do I keep hitting there? I keep hitting the wrong keybind, but I'm not sure exactly why that's happening.
It's too far away.
That's the last trogg. No, it isn't. We need more trogs than scouts. Drain Life almost allows us to just tank when combined with Stone Skin. There's our first Trogg Stone Tooth, which is apparently just a really low drop rate off of any Trogg.
Let's still recharge you. Not enough mana.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Oh, we'll have to make some mana. At least for now. Let's go ahead and drink. No shame in drinking, even as a warlock. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying earlier about the questing, I started to remember, and I did this specifically when I was leveling Horde characters, is that we would go from the starting areas to the other starting areas. Especially it was easy between the Orc and Troll starting area and the Forsaken starting area, because all you had to do was get on the Zeppelin in Durotar, and it would drop you right in Tearsfall Glades, right where Brill is, so you could quest in the Crossroads, or in Razor Hill, and in the town of Brill, I think it was. And that was easy to jump back and forth, and that way you got to do so many more quests at that level that it kind of puts you ahead for a little while. And if you keep doing that in kind of alternating zones, it's easier when you get into a flow of doing that right away. Alright, we've got 10 and 10. I was kind of tempted to stay out here for a couple of things. We need the Trogg Stone Teeth, and we need the Tunnel Rat Ears, and I thought these guys would provide both of those. But maybe I'm missing something. Tunnel Rat Kobolds. These are Troggs. Where are these Tunnel Rat Kobolds? We picked this quest up down here at a little outpost as I came into the zone. Well, there's another tooth that we're just leaving on the ground. That's not good. I hope we didn't do that multiple times. Let's head down here, and maybe the Tunnel Rat Kobolds are going to be in the mine. I think we're going to be fighting more Troggs, so we don't have to necessarily get all the stone teeth right now. Oh, that guy picked with the wrong Mountaineer. Good job, Mountaineer Droken. Carry on.
What can I do for you?
Oh, we tried to salute him, but we can't type this early in the morning. It's a part of finding the time to record while I'm traveling is just waking up earlier than I would normally wake up to do this sort of thing, so bear with me as I ingest some caffeine and we hopefully find these tunnel rats. Yeah, we picked it up over here. Pretty sure. Oh, look, he has a... Oh, did we get all of these quests from here? It's possible that we grabbed all of these quests from here, and I simply don't remember. Let's find out.
Great to meet you.
Well done. You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Troggs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magni well. If you fancy yourself well suited for this kind of adventuring, I suggest you speak with Mountaineer Glaveglaw. The captain has him assigned to a rough patrol that I'm sure he could use some help with. Check with Graveglaw, just inside the tower. I think we
Be good.
already talked to him, and that's where the other quest came from, but now I just want to make sure. Oh look, somebody else has another quest over here that we didn't grab. This is Graveglaw.
No.
In Defense of the King's Lands Part 2. Mountaineer Cobbleflint had nothing but good things to say about you, Gnome. For that reason, I am going to entrust upon you a mission of utmost importance. We need to keep pressure on the invading Trogg forces until our dwarven brethren return from the Alliance front. Set forth into the southern hills and kill 10 Stonesplinter Skullthumpers and 10 Stonesplinter Seers. Your attacks will buy us some time. Report back when your mission is complete. Okay, so I was right. We are going to be killing more Troggs, so... This is south. Set forth into the southern hills.
See you soon.
That's all fine. That's all fine. But we still need to find these tunnel rat kobolds. And obviously we have to kill this spider because we need this peace bloom. Possibly to sell, possibly just to have the auction house return it to us a day later. I don't really know what I'm going to do with my talents after this. I would like to keep going down the affliction tree. I'm going to have to study it a little bit more. Some of the talents are not as straightforward as some of the other classes, or I'm simply not as familiar with the way warlocks work to glean a lot of information from the talent descriptions, so I'm going to have to study those a little bit just as we go and try to make the best choices possible. If any of you guys have a suggestion for an affliction build, I would definitely be willing to look at it, and grateful. It doesn't mean that I would just adhere to whatever it was suggested, but it would get me thinking along the right lines, I think. Let's check this tunnel. I don't think this is going to be the tunnel, because I think you can enter the zone here, but maybe it's infested with these tunnel rat kobolds. When I look at this place and think of west, you know, there's not a lot of west to go. This is one of the only ways west. No, I'm not seeing any kobolds. Just seeing a clear path out of the zone. Very, very unusual. Oh, west of Thelsamar. Not west of where we got the quest. Let's go into these southern foothills first. Get those tracking permanently. And then I'm thinking, yeah, the southern foothills must also be south of Thelsamar, which is not going to be down here. So we have nothing else going on down here except to turn in and pick up quests. Everything, all the action's going to happen out here. Maybe the kobolds are a little bit farther to the north. We've been all through this area, haven't seen any. It stands to reason that they could be farther to the north. But to the south I see this pathway right here. And that might be where the skull thumpers and seers are at. We can check that out. Even though technically your rat catching is a lower quest, I don't think we're going to out-level it yet. They've taken over this entire idyllic valley. I can definitely understand why they want them out of here. It's very beautiful here, and I'm surprised we haven't settled here. But it's infested with troggs, so... This is another scout, so what do we have going on here? We have scouts and troggs. We might just have to go further south to find the correct monsters. We'll zoom out and avoid as many of these guys as we can until we locate our prey. Yeah, these are all just regular old scouts and trogs. Same as we were fighting before. They might be a little bit of a higher level, I'm not sure about that. Seer. Okay, there's a seer. That's a good sign. Now, I'm worried about the seers healing themselves. We don't exactly have an interrupt. Why did that guy not pull? That's very interesting. They look really close together, don't they? Yeah, they looked really close together. I am shocked, actually, that we didn't pull both those guys. I think we could have handled it. It just didn't happen. We'll use our dagger for a bit, and we'll get some mana back here. Pioneer trousers of agility. Something tells me we're not going to need those. Leather, so we can't even equip them. He dazed our Voidwalker there for a second and came right after us, which caused us to pull this guy back here. Ouch. Ouch, 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 guys.
I'm out of range.
Oh, this could have went a lot better. I think we did something bad with one of our dots. I'm just not sure what it was. It feels like we just maybe tab targeted the wrong guy. Not sure. I'll have to watch the replay on that one. Something very bad happened. Because we pulled a bunch. We pulled a bunch. Oh, we don't even have a soul shard. How inconvenient is that? To get a soul shard, you have to drain soul on the enemy as it dies. So... Well, not much we can do now, except move forward with what we have. And what we have is an imp. On the next enemy, we will generate a soul shard and go from there. Okay, let's be a little bit more careful, I guess. Ow, we got just gouged. Yeah, gouged, incapacitated. Didn't even let us get up all of our dots. Clearly we have to drain soul here if we're going to play as a tank. We didn't get our soul shard, I lied. Alright, let's back it up. I hate these guys. Look at how much fucking damage he does to us, guys.
That spell isn't ready.
I don't even know. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay, are we safe? Yeah, he just did a crap ton of damage to us. We're not getting our Voidwalker back out, which is a huge mistake, but I'm kind of being pressured here. Because we don't have the Voidwalker out, it's hard to get the Voidwalker out. Let's just go on this guy down here. Alright. That should do it. Let's get the Voidwalker back out. I'd like to do that again so we can get another soul shard to create a health stone.
It's still recharging. I need more mana. I can't cast that yet.
Holy shit. Okay, we have to be more careful with our mana tap. Not a good show. Well, let's see about a safe place to spawn here. We are again going to be stuck with our imp. I forgot all about the requirement of soul shards to summon other demons. It is kind of an inconvenience. You don't want to fill up on soul shards because you have limited bag capacity. The seers are just a pain in the ass. I've just determined that any caster that we can't move easily is gonna wallop the shit out of us. Oh good, we have not help, but a pink-haired twin. Hopefully they will be able to clear some of this out for us and make it a little bit safer to navigate this area. And again, no soul shard there. We were gouged. Perfect. 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 He didn't help us with these guys here at all. That's awesome. Alright, we've pulled lots of guys. I don't know what our imp is doing. Our imp pulled one guy and then started just attacking some other guy. He's a dead imp now. And we're gonna see if we can stay a living warlock and just get out of here. It's a little bit ridiculous. He somehow pulled one guy without aggroing the other, but then he was firebolting the one that he hadn't aggroed yet. Starting to remember why I dislike pet classes back in vanilla. What did he do? He must have just got too close to these guys, right? Is that all that happened? He got through that time. I think sticking with Drain Life is just going to be clutch here against these magic users that can really deal a lot of damage to us very quickly. Okay, we'll get one off of this guy, I swear it. Oh, that's not gonna do it. There we go. Of course, now we don't have any mana. But that's fine. We need 5 and 6. This other warlock is going to clear this whole place before we get our kills in if we're not a little bit quicker. Well, we want you to tank, primarily. And if you could avoid pulling any extra mobs, that would be ideal too. Ooh, he resisted that. Oh, he did heal himself. This is a shaman. What a dick.
Let's go recharge.
What a dick. I didn't even see the heal go off. Wasn't paying attention to him casting at all. Thought it was another seer. Was totally wrong. Grawmug is back here whenever we need him. So is Brawler. Don't know if I ever remember a quest for those guys. Grawmug and Brawler, and they're back in this cave. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Oh, shit. No.
I don't have a target.
Oh, you have a target. And that guy. Trouble with caves. Trouble with caves. A health stone would be clutch. Not so that we can stay and fight, but just so that it's more guaranteed that we live. Okay, we are not making any progress here, guys. And it's totally my fault. We need to get out of this cave. There's no reason to be in here right now. There's shaman and other things that we just simply don't need. And they're just going to cause us problems. Let's get out of here. If we can. Oh good, the other warlock cleared some of the stuff out by the campfire for us. That's perfect. Oh, we ended that fight with exactly 0 mana. Probably should have picked up some more milk when we were in Ironforge. We are running precariously low of water. The stuff we have, it doesn't do a lot. Are you gonna taunt him or just stare at him? I could have swore that you saw him run in, right? That's because I told him to attack. Why did he then not attack? Huh, weird. Weird and uncalled for. Maybe there will be a potion in this crate here. There's some milk. Can't go wrong with that. We don't need shaman. We just... we don't need shaman. We need seers, and we haven't found very many, so I can't be wasting my time fighting things we don't need. There's a seer back there. This guy's gonna come. Oh, good, he stopped. Good, good, good. Maybe being careful and making sure they don't really cast at us at all is gonna be better. Okay. Yeah, we'll just send our Voidwalker in first to get, like, actual aggro. Ooh, he doesn't care. That's unfortunate. He still walloped us with one of his spells. Ooh, glad we waited. Alright then. Not really caring for that.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, Voidwalker. Oh, he's been stunned. Get him! Alright, enough. There we go. There's our health stone. Probably going to need it. This guy over here, I don't want him to attack just us. Shit, get him. Hopefully that will do it, because we are definitely out of mana now. Well, it did it, but that's still a huge setback because we lost our Voidwalker. Which means we're going to have to eat our entire mana bar to get him back out, on top of fighting another guy and getting a drained soul off. So, really, it's a huge setback when you lose your Voidwalker. Don't do it. It's a time setback. It costs so much mana. Oh look, we don't even get to have anything out for this fight. I don't even know if we can fight anything by ourselves. Oh, yeah, facing the right way would help. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's get out of this cave, maybe. Yeah, I could have probably got him, but I don't know. Let's just get our imp back out, shall we? Let's get something out to help us. Even if it just serves as a decoy so we can run ourselves out of this cave and never come back. Mana low, yeah, what a surprise. Seems perpetual. Alright, well, we're out of the cave, but there isn't anybody out here. Go look a little bit this way, but there weren't a lot of seers until we got this far back. We only need 3 more. It would be lovely to find them not in the cave, but something tells me that isn't going to happen. There's one. Nope, that's a scout. See, once we come out here, we have scouts. If we want seers, we have to be a little bit into the cave, but not into the wrong cave, and not far enough back that they become shaman. And we don't have a Voidwalker. Lovely. Skull Thumper. I really don't want to be in this cave. I really don't want to be in any caves at any point in time in Classic. They can be challenging for a number of reasons. One of them is visibility. The other is sometimes respawn rates. You go ahead and get the first cast up on him. Why does he still throw his first one at me? That really annoys me. Alright, here we go. Thank you. Bye bye, imp. Well, because you keep getting killed. And now we're down to bone snappers and shaman that we don't need. So yeah, there's the limited amount of seers that I can find. There's probably a bunch hanging out somewhere else. But that doesn't really help us in the current moment. As true as that may be. That skull thumper, don't need it. Let's head back outside. Aha! Talk about the respawns, and they will come. Shit, look at that. Literally appeared right in front of us. This isn't good. I'm just gonna come out and say it. We have gotten ourselves trapped in this stupid cave, and we still need one seer, and there aren't any right out front here. And I don't know if our Voidwalker is going to cause us a lot of problems. He is no doubt going to get us killed right now. I have no doubts in him. Yep, he's being followed. Can we finish this one seer before he goes down? Like, I don't even know, guys. Alright, I'm running for it. I'm running for it. I'm running for it. We're dead. We're dead! We're so dead. How many did he pull coming around that corner, do you think? 15? Oh boy, we deserve that one. Alright, we are just getting out of this valley. Obviously, I would advise you guys to be a little bit more patient than I was there. Our Voidwalker went all the way around the rocky outcropping that we jumped over. And as he did that, he pulled every creature that was on that path that he took. And that's kind of how pets are in Classic. They won't do weird jumpy stuff with you. They will take the path that they can walk, and they'll pull everything along the way, which is what he did there. I was impatient and figured I could get that seer down, which we did, but it cost us our lives, so not a great trade-off. But the spirit run wasn't very far, so it wasn't awful either. Guy's hanging out really close to the camp. Alright, so in defense of the king's lands...
Well met!
You accomplished your mission well, Gnome. The king himself would be proud. The reinforcements promised to us never showed, however. Apparently the Alliance front is a sea of crimson from the blood of our fallen brethren. The news of the losses leaves a bitter taste in one's mouth, but we must not let the deaths go for naught. We must rally in these times and bring glory back to the Alliance.
Safe travel.
I find it really interesting how the quest in Classic really try to portray a world at war, but you don't see a lot of it unless you are in Hillsbrad doing open world PvP. I guess in Stranglethorn you would see a lot of open world PvP, and then you're doing Battlegrounds.
How are you? Be good.
Alright, the potions could be useful. Now this other guy has a quest. What does he have?
Great to meet you.
Oh, he has the next In Defense of the King's Lands Part 3. The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable. We need a gnome like you around here. The trogg problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front, and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned warlock here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 10 shamans and bone snappers.
Keep your feet on the
And
ground.
kill all the kinds of trogs by the time that we're done. That is for sure. So now we know we need the shamans and the bone snappers that we saw.
What can I do for you?
I'm quite impressed. You have done the dwarven race a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
Safe travels.
Alright, we did hit level 15. And that means we are looking at our talents. I like Drain Life a lot. Increases the health drained by your Drain Life spell by 2%. I don't know how I could not go with that. Also, Improved Life Tap increases the amount of mana. I think these two as a pair, maybe for now 3 and 2, just to get us down to the next tier. And then I don't know. After this, I would probably just go 3 points and improve Curse of Agony, and then, yeah, let's go here first. We'll do 3 and 2. We'll do 3 here. And then after that, I'll look to you guys for suggestions, if you would. I would be very grateful. Alright, I think now we hoof it up to Thelsamar. We're gonna have to look to the west anyway for the rat kobolds that we haven't found yet. Well, I may be more quiet than usual, and I may sound a little different than usual because, as I said, in Michigan with family, and apparently I have really bad Michigan allergies. Allergies that ceased to exist when I moved to Kansas City, Missouri, but have been happy enough to come back now that I'm visiting in Michigan. Alright, so this is Thelsamar. I did want to check our mailbox. Yeah, see, some of this didn't sell.
Inventory is full.
Well, having a full inventory is not going to help anybody. Let's sort a couple of things
What's
out.
on your mind?
We can set our hearth here.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we will head out to the northwest, and we will search for the tunnel rats, the kobolds that we need. But this is a good place to park it. And there will probably no doubt be quests here, like the one back here that we need to pick up. So we'll pick all those up next time, and then we will head out and see what there is to do. Feeling pretty good. We're not way ahead. These are still yellow quests, but I feel good with the level that we're at. So I'm excited to keep being able to kind of switch between zones and have a zone that we're playing that I can record, but also having a zone that I can go get some things done and level a little bit when I'm not able to record, and that's just going to help me keep the character moving. Like I said, we did a bunch of the, pretty much all the Elvian Forest quest we did. I did it off of recording, that's how we got where we're at, and I think that's just really useful. All those quests we've done on other characters, so for me to hop over to them just to keep the character going, I feel like that's really useful for the character, and it will speed up progression a little bit, just because I often have times I can get on and play for a half hour here and there, but those aren't always times that I can record. So either way, I hope you guys weren't too jarred by our change in level and having a couple extra talent points and whatnot, and I hope to continue to be able to do that for this character. And I'll always let you guys know where I'm questing in unison. So right now, like I said, I did all the quests in Elwian, and I got the follow-up quest into Westfall. And so now we will be jumping, I can jump between Loch Modan and Westfall. So when I have time to play that I'm not recording, I'll be over in Westfall working on these quests. And what I'll watch out for is if too many of these start to go green, obviously we'll slow down. What we want to do is kind of keep them going green, and working on them while they're green, but not letting them go gray. It's a balance, and I think we can achieve it, and I think it's going to propel the character forward that much faster. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate that you're here. I appreciate all the support. It really means a lot. So take care of yourselves out there in these trying times. I hope that you stay well and stay safe and stay sane. And I hope that we see you again real soon. Bye now.